as I speak. I get my kicks from doing dope. I smoke weed. I smoke weed. I smoke weed.
Going.
Go. We're going?
Yeah.
We're going?
Yeah.
You sure we're going?
Going.
I don't believe we're going.
5.
All
This
right.
is the intro.
4.
We're keeping this.
All right,
This
go.
is the
3,
intro.
go. 4, 2, go. No. All right. Hello and welcome to Opinions and Weed. I am your host, Keenan, and with me is your co-host, Brandon. Brandon. Bullshit. What?
Spanish.
All right, we're moving on. I have with me a very special guest. Yeah, I know him as my co-host from Opinions and Beer, our more successful podcast. I don't even know at this point how many followers I have and whether or not they've heard of Opinions and Beer. But my show is obviously, if you look at the names, I like kind of a spin-off. I don't know if podcasts have spin-offs. They do now.
Keenan's like, I wasn't big enough for making my own.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like, well, like, you know, I just got so tired of trying to come up with a name, and I'm part of Opinions and Beer. One of the only slightest difference of Opinions and Beer, Opinions and Weed, is the substance we're reviewing. So I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm fucking taking opinions and insert name. So, but I have with me Adam. He's you know the main host of Opinions and Beer. I'm the co-host on Opinions and Beer. If you ain't checked it out already, check it out. And we have Justin with us. Justin.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, it's so enthusiastic.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Yeah. Justin's a great friend, and he is the supplier of tonight's strand of the day. You know, tonight's strand of the day. That makes no sense.
Wait, did you tonight's strand?
Tonight's
of the day.
strand of the day. They already know we're fucked up.
Oh my god.
Alright, so what we're gonna do here is every episode we'll be getting a new little batch of weed, and when we're reviewing it, we'll get a new strain every night or every episode, and we'll review it. And much like Opinions and Beer, we'll give it a rating of 1 through 10. We'll talk about its taste.
Give it the old college.
Talk about, but like one of the things I find peculiar about the difference between Opinions and Weed and Opinions and Beer, Adam, is beer gets you drunk.
Huh?
Beer gets you drunk.
Who,
right?
me?
Anyone. That's what beer does to people, right? Beer gets you drunk. Who, me? No,
No,
not me.
no, not me.
Bro, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, you calm down.
Alright, now you need to settle down. Don't come over there. No, but like, beer gets people drunk. I shouldn't say you. I should say beer gets people drunk,
Okay.
right? And that is the beginning and end of what beer does, right?
Okay.
Yeah? Well, don't say okay, like, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, well,
What do we
weed,
do?
different weeds do different things. Like, there's like 3 or 4 different...
Some weed ruins your career, and another.
Yeah, kind of. Well, it's like, put it this way. There's like 3 or 4 different things that weed does in general.
Okay.
But every strand of weed does those 3 or 4 different things in different volumes.
One of those things that grows in your yard and fucks up your flowers.
No, I'm talking...
Wait, wrong
That
weeds.
too. Also, or planted with tomatoes, they have the same heat signature. You know, no. But anyways, like it has a euphoric feeling.
Okay.
It has a body high.
Okay.
It has a whether or not it gives you energy or makes you lazy.
Trying to get it to go.
It has there's
Yeah,
there's fact and all these are based on whether or
good?
not they're sativas or indicas, which is the 2 different fucking like branches of styles of weed. You know, of 2 different categories. Of
Salvia.
weed. No, salvia is like almost like a fake weed acid trip
Oh, okay.
for 5 seconds.
Ooh.
Anyways, salvia is like that's a different character.
Okay.
But unlike alcohol, it's fun. It's almost
Keenan's
funner.
branching off.
It's almost funner to rate weed because of those different categories and those different volumes and those different categories. As in, no matter how you rate the tasting of a beer, it's just gonna get you drunk. You know what I mean?
After you drink one.
You There's
people out
You're
there.
convoluting my
There's
point,
people
sir.
out there that can get drunk off of one beer.
You know what I'm talking about. The only thing beer's gonna do is get you that. Never mind.
I don't know. I drink beer because it tastes good.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, I'm not talking about that. Do you pick up what I'm putting down?
Yes.
I don't think he knows what's going on. Me and Brandon were preoccupied a little bit.
You drink weed. You drink weed.
We drink
weed.
All right, beer gets you drunk. All right,
And
that's
weed
all
gets you high.
That's all it fucking does at the beginning and the end. But weed gets you high also. But there's like almost 4 different categories of highness, and each different strand of weed and each different category of weed is like how Leafly rates how much euphoria.
There you go.
Euphoric.
Yeah,
Euphoria.
No, euphoria. Yeah, and Leafly will rate the percentage of euphoria, the percentage of laziness, percentage of hunger, and the percentage of all that. And that's like every strain is different. You don't get that with beer. Beer's like it tastes great, but it's only gonna do this one thing.
I digress.
No, he's
a 5%er, 4 to 5%er, get you relaxed. 6 to
Oh shit! Look at that. Beer does it too.
6 to 8 get you buzzed, and then 9 to 15, you get you feeling good.
No.
Feeling groovy.
Do what? Did he bench it?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
I
a.
feel like I'm smoking with, like, I'm back in high school again smoking pot.
I was gonna say, dude, it's a
But I give it
lifelong.
the old fucking pinch.
It's a lifelong habit. Lifelong,
Well,
bro.
let's
Started it at 9.
That's it.
Been doing it since.
It
We
seems
should
like
introduce
something a
the
9-year-old would do.
we should introduce the strain of the day.
We should.
Like,
Because-
I rolled the most beautiful joint. It
Give
was
it back,
so
I'm
fucking
fucking fixing
rounded
it.
over and perfect. And then they fucking pulverize it and weed
I
goes
didn't.
flying out the back of my joint for the remainder of the time. And then like it's this soppy, wet, thin paper that everybody's slobbing on. And I'm like,
It's almost like I'm like, hey,
You hate
there's
to
not
see it.
that flappy papers in there. Let me do that.
I feel like it's the same as like when someone pours you a beer and they just coming from up top.
If you got a nail,
I'm sorry about the beer and the joint because I did both those things.
I hope you like lemon drop with your weed. You can smoke it out of this.
Hey, dude, that is a thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, all right. So we're smoking. Wait for it. Skywalker OG.
It's not.
Play that song.
It's not your mama's Skywalker OG.
It is not. It's not your mama's Skywalker Kush. This is Skywalker OG.
There it is. I feel like somebody could have just low key like run over and punched whoever that was in the mouth in that scene. Just like or just anybody in that scene really just some random guy gets smacked in the mouth even just somebody needed to get punched in the mouth while that video.
and you're talking about the duel between Qui-Gon and Darth Maul?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean someone could have ran like offset?
Just pencil it in.
Just all that happened. We're not editing that out.
Can't say
On to
what
the
it's
next
supposed to
scene.
happen. You're the one writing the fucking thing. If you say it happened, it happened. Just pencil them in. Like, why did that happen? It'll leave people guessing. They'll have their fan theories, like who that guy was, why he was able to go over and lay hands on that guy when he's like this master fucking, you know what I mean? But he just goes in there and he gets one in on him, and maybe he dies for it. Maybe he fucking punches him. Dude turns around, fucking one flick of the fucking saber, he's fucking cut in half. He's done. Back to the fucking program.
Well, it's just because they're so isolated. There's like absolutely no one around. That would make so little sense.
It's just like
Just
think about it.
That guy
Yeah,
was.
think about it. All right, look. So you're watching.
That's
You
actually-
know,
That's bad, right?
Scenario.
Yeah.
So back in the day, they
just
used
joking.
green
I
screen.
know.
Yeah, they used green screen, right? You know, green screen. You did your little spaceship. The scene it shows you sitting in the spaceship, right? Well, green screen. They during the film of the green screen, some dude from the street runs in and just nails the actor in the face and runs out. And they just decide, hey, we're gonna keep that in, but like we're gonna turn it into like a spin-off of something from outer space. A rock flew in and just hit him in the face.
Hell, what are you talking about? You think you can show that up there? I don't think we're doing this.
What is it you wanted me to do?
Weren't we gonna smoke this out of this? But I can't get this and this.
Oh, is that what I just said that. I didn't know that's what I was actually doing.
Oh, now it's impossible because you didn't know that because it's too bad.
No.
Unless you can do it. That's what I was saying. You want to try? Because I'm not gonna. Fuck
I
that.
mean, how
that
fat is it?
like
Dude, it's like doink fat.
yeah, it's like
Like thicker than a Snickers or what?
yeah, a little bit.
No, what I mean is like if you pull this out. No, that's
It's
too
like
big.
you have monsters in your pocket.
That's too big.
Man, I swear,
Let
like
me
that.
see the ball. God dang, that's a party foul.
All right, man. I remember that existed, and I know this because I used to buy the Dragon Ball Z cassette tapes, right, by Funimation,
Yeah.
and they'd have commercials or like trailers for like their other animes, and
They now have an app.
oh yeah, like,
Funimation
even on PS4. But no, like there's this one anime, and it's like it's
Akira.
no, it's like theme song, or just one line from its theme song, and the name of the anime got stuck in my head from watching the trailer.
Are we
so
ever
much.
gonna get the name of the anime?
Yeah, it's called Monsters in
Have
My
you
Pocket.
ever sat and done a podcast with Keenan? The point will come. It's all about the build-up.
Yeah,
and
you're
the
kind of throwing
branching.
me off, bro. You just gotta be fluent. You gotta.
Spare parts, bud.
It's spare parts, bud. All right, listen. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, when you watch this thing, it was about like your cliche monsters from the old Universal, like Dracula and the Mummy and Frankenstein and all that. But they got like shrunk down by an evil scientist. But this chick found them, and now they're monsters in my pocket. Oh, that could have been bad. I'm sorry. But yeah, but but no,
Knock it
that,
down there, percent buddy.
that stuck with me. I've never seen one fucking episode of that anime, but I will just randomly throughout life just think monsters in my pocket.
Oh my god.
It
Too crazy.
is, cause it's bad. All right, so tonight we're talking about Skywalker Kush or Skywalker OG. That's what we're smoking right
attempting
now.
to.
Yeah.
Skywalker. Just these Skywalker.
But the branching is real.
No, because the branching is real with this one.
Just flip back over there. Just
No,
flip
because
it
there's
out.
Skywalker Kush and there's Skywalker OG, and we get Skywalker OG. Well, talk away. It's not my. It's not just my podcast.
Wait, I thought it was your podcast.
We said a lot of it though in that first recording.
Oh, we're still using that?
I don't know, but he said all of it.
We'll work it in. Well, but I mean,
I'm just
I
not
mean,
familiar
okay,
with how
okay.
Alright.
well, you're the host.
how editing goes. I'm just so used to restarting.
Well, no, you're good. But so, you being the host, I mean, your opinion first off of the couple of hits you took of it. Like, how do you think? Like, how does it feel? Like, did you get a feeling from it?
Let me hit it again.
I don't feel anything yet, Paul.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, I don't feel anything, and I don't remember how.
I mean, like, does it? How does it? Does it taste good?
Hold on. He's right. I pulverized it.
Oh yeah, you fucked it up first tip. Soon as y'all got that, but like I said, that's why I usually put tips in them. I don't know why I didn't put a tip in it. I put that cardboard tip in there.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta be being an asshole to fix that thing because they're pretty stiff. You know, it's like don't screw.
Oh my god, you brought it.
It's harsh.
Harsh. No, you ain't the man. You ain't the man you used to be.
Yeah.
While Keenan recovers.
But I think it's because, like, some weed has, like, a spicy taste to it, you know what I mean?
They just put a drop of
This
tobacco.
weed
in there.
has my
No,
favorite.
well, it's like, not a spicy, but a spice taste. Yeah.
This weed has my favorite taste to it. It's that earthy dirt taste.
The earthy
Go
dirt.
out there, find a spot you don't think anybody's peed on yet, and lick the ground.
That's
That
what
dirt taste.
So you don't think
Fucking
somebody's
good,
peed at yet?
Yeah, 'cause that sucks, bro. People piss everywhere. You don't know.
Yeah.
Like, that guy next door could be drunk, could walk right out in the middle of the half point between here and there and just fucking piss right there. You don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I myself have pissed on this corner twice already in my lifetime.
Bro, I looked at dirt.
Oh my god.
Where do you think
No,
I
but-
get my weed from?
Last time you were talking about the dirt flavor, I remember we had this conversation, and I went out there and I liked that exact spot.
You should not have. But it's very tasty. I like this. This is my favorite.
Alright.
And even the jelly beans.
Alright, I was about to say.
Yeah,
Alright, we're talking about two of my favorite topics, because I goddamn fucking want to. Alright, Brandon was talking about how there's a dirt flavored, every flavored bean in Harry Potter's Birdie Bots, every flavored beans. And he's like, oh, bro, it's like my. You tell him, you know,
It's
like.
my favorite bean.
Yeah, and he's like, bro, it's like dirt, bro, it's the shit. And I'm like,
This is the shit.
what? Come again? And he's like, yeah, bro, I fucking love it. And he's like, yeah, and everything he just said about, yeah, man, it's just dirt, you know? I think I know what he means, like, because, like, when you're a kid and you eat dirt, and you're like, that's not bad, but then, like, you start to get the grittiness in your mouth.
I don't mean that it's good. Like, goddamn it, I just want a spoonful of dirt.
No, but, like,
That's how Keenan was
subconscious-
making it.
Like, when you're a
But I'm
kid,
just saying, like,
that's what I mean.
It's like, you know, like you like the smell of gasoline. Doesn't mean you want to go huff a gallon of gas. Just
I
like,
know, and I-
You don't want to go take some shots?
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, I
burn
know what you
matches or
mean.
something.
I know what you mean, because it's like, you know, it's like the same reason why kids eat dirt. Because, like, before the gritty horribleness, it's like, that does not taste too horrible.
Just feed
Yeah.
your kid a shot of gasoline every day.
But
You'll,
dude,
you'll
I
like this.
fucking-
You'll think
I
when you get older.
love the smell of gasoline, and I'm fucking weird because, you know, I get
Is that why you're wearing?
Yeah, oh, no. Like,
Keenan just sits in his bedroom all day with a
it's
gallon
like
of gas.
that fucking letter kitty. Oh, is that what I call you squirrely down? Yeah, reason fucking 1 million. Yeah.
Is that what you like about me, Squirrely Man?
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at you, Floor.
Oh.
Yeah, he's,
To be fair, back to Star Wars, because this is the Skywalker fucking OG episode. But before we get into Star Wars and the ongoings of that universe these days, we need to give this weed a rating, right?
I rated it a solid 8.
I'm gonna have to agree.
It doesn't have a trichome buildup like I like, but I mean, you know, we're in Texas.
Yeah.
By
For
the
being
time
in a
it
state
gets
where it's illegal,
from any
it's-
legal dispensary or really where it's grown, rather, by the time it gets from any point to Texas, it's been shaken up and fucking jumbled so fucking much that all those trichomes, given that it's cured right even, they will all have fallen off in the bottom of the bag. Really, whoever has that bag that it all came in originally, that's a good bag to have, a good empty bag, because it's got all the shake and the keef and the you know, the shake down on the bottom of it. That's good stuff.
That's like
There's a
I do
science to
physically, you know, vividly recall like a dealer being like, "Oh, bro, man, like, yeah, like, hey, man, can I get 2 G's for me? Yeah, I got 2 G's, but it's like nothing but shake."
Yeah.
And they give me that shake, and it's like, oh my god, this gave me more stoned than like everything else he had. Because like trichomes are falling on that shake.
Very
and
rarely
shit.
will I get a fucking weed that I can feel it in my face that I'm high. Like I just like my face.
yeah, you're like a
tight.
yeah.
Just
Dude.
like,
No.
like that guy from Third Rock, just like.
Yeah. But another thing I found out, and this is totally branching, but trying to get fucking stoned off Reggie, which is really fucking hard because it's like, you know, it's shitty compared to Dro and all that shit.
Yeah.
So you smoke. I will like fuck up my blood pressure. Like I will smoke, and then I'll feel like all the blood in my body is in my face, and my head hurts, and there's just like a bunch of pressure right here, and it's like, after just happening over and over and over, every time I smoke a fuckload of Reggie, I'm realizing that it's like, I'm smoking so much fucking weed, it's fucking with my blood pressure. That's a theory. I don't really fucking know. That sound right?
I mean, yeah.
Given the symptoms I was just talking about, like the pressure in my face, and it's like all the blood just going to my face. And it's just like literally, I can literally like catalog it like, I don't feel this way, smoke, I feel this way. And then I'll wake up and I won't feel that way, smoke, and I'll feel that way. And I'll wake up and I won't smoke, and I won't feel that way. And it's like, fucking smoking's making me feel that way, you know? So, like, I may be wrong about the blood pressure thing, but smoking a fuckload of Reggie trying to get fucking blitzed makes me feel that way before I get
Well, you
fucking
have to
blitzed.
consider what Reggie is. I mean,
It's shit fucking weed that Mexicans piss on.
exactly that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like bottom tier weed is like, you know, they don't treat it quite well over there before they send it to us. Just, you know, I'm sure you use your imagination.
See, 20 years ago, it was quote unquote good business for what it could be. For them to send over quality bud, so we keep buying it.
Yeah, now we got the quality
Because
bud over
Mexico's
here.
not the only one that's got weed coming in. You got it coming in from Canada. It's coming in from either one of the coasts.
Guatemala.
And so
Oregon.
And yeah, a lot of the stuff coming through Mexico didn't come
Now.
from Mexico. It just came through Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but now with the hydroponic method of growing marijuana, it's taken the industry by storm and kind of pissed old Mexico off. And they've got documentaries of these Mexicans down there that the cartel, like they're all drunk next to these huge fucking, like you have bales of hay, they have bales of weed. And they're just like pissing all over it while they're drunk. They're sending that to you. That's what you're buying, and you're rolling it up and you're smoking it, and it's this drunk Mexican pissing all over your weed. So when people are like, "I got some great Reggie," I'm like, "No, you fucking don't." But I get what you're saying. Like,
Yeah, I've been that
I'm
guy.
glad that you're optimistic about your shitty weed.
What about the shitty Duro I had? There was such shitty Duro he was selling for Reggie prices. You think that was like some Mexican pissed on shit?
I don't know. I can't confirm, but it's horrible.
Yeah.
I would not pay for it. But I'm a weed snob. Like you're a beer connoisseur. I'm a weed snob. Like if it's not at least last year's weed, I don't want it. And you can tell by the color. It's the plant. No matter what plant it is, the plant over time will lose its green color and turn brown, and eventually. And sometimes you get weed, bro. I swear to God, you go like this and it turns to powder. It's like, where the fuck did that go?
Where's that? Fuck, I lost it.
Yeah.
Honey, get the special vacuum.
But this stuff this stuff still has a good. It's got kind of a spongy tear to it a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's not still undercured. It's good. I give it an 8.
Yeah, is that I have to agree about the 8. Like, I just think it's. I mean, it's one of those things like I've had better, but I've had a lot worse.
And see, the thing is about weed is like I said that where you can feel it in your face high, like that high school high, like when you smoke for your first time type shit. I just don't feel like it's out there. And people say like, "Oh, well, you smoke too much flower, you need to get edibles." I've had my cousin; she gave me an edible one time, and I felt good. I'm not gonna lie, it was like a head to toe body buzz. But it didn't give me, like, you ever been so high that when you close your eyes, you feel like you're falling and you gotta open your eyes and like
Last night,
it's intense?
it was just last night that your sister gave me that edible, right?
Yep.
Dude, it did like almost nothing to me.
Right.
And it's like, I also convoluted the whole thing by like taking a good chug of rum afterwards, so then I had this like mean fucking alcohol buzz.
No, you gotta come out of fresh, man. Like,
Yeah,
to
and
be
it's
able
like-
to gauge it. You
Yeah.
can't be drunk and smoke
Cross-faded and shit.
You know, yeah, I smoked a couple of joints earlier and I took a shot. I'm gonna see what this edible does. Like, you can't do that.
I feel like I still like the way people talk about edibles is the way I just ate this huge chunk of caramel that was THC caramel. I
Right.
should have been like baked out of my mind, but I was not.
The one person that I feel like would know is Joey Diaz,
Yeah.
Uncle Joey.
Well, I digress. We must stick to topic tonight. So, for the nerds, get into our fucking lingo, our talk that like you may not even be able to. It's like y'all people. I feel like half this table is gonna not understand what the other half of the table is talking about when this shit really gets down. So like, how much Harry Potter? How much Star Wars? That's how fucking nerd on my own. Like, oh man, sorry, wrong fandom. That's another night. No, but how much Star Wars have y'all seen?
I know I saw the one where Chewbacca, the little robot.
Oh my god, he's just trying to make
He's joking, everybody. He's joking around. It took a second. I was like, wait a second. No, he's fucking with us.
Cover the mic. Bro, I just lost followers, alright? You can't say shit like that. No, but like, I throw my 1998 Batman cup across the room and it shatters. No! That's not how it went! No, no, but for real, like, what have you seen, Justin?
I mean, I've seen. Let me try and remember. I know there's. The first, was it 3 movies? Was it episode 1 or whatever that was?
Oh, like in the 70s?
Yeah.
It was
Back when it
4,
was
5,
like.
and 6.
Yeah.
Episode 1, 2, and 3 was the prequels made in the 2000s.
Yeah, no, I've seen the old ones, and then I saw I never really watched any of the prequel ones, but then I watched when Disney started making them. I started watching them again.
7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
Did you see Rogue One or Han Solo?
I saw Rogue One. I didn't see Han Solo.
Rogue One's ranked as like one of the best Star Wars movies ever by like the old and new Star Wars fans and shit.
Yeah. Do you personally think it was better than the old ones?
Yeah,
I mean, given how the way CGI is.
Yeah, I'm so new school. Like, I don't really relate with the old school Star Wars fans. Like obviously people way older than me, and there's people at my age. They're like, oh, the old ones are the classic. They're the best.
What are you doing over here?
He's observing. He's judging he's judging the fucking Skywalker OG. That's what we're here for. But you know, like they talk about.
This is the other.
Oh, this is the other shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Gorilla Glue.
Right. This and this one. This is the Skywalker, but I got
Skywalker and Gorilla?
the same size as what I did.
Yeah,
stand up.
The Gorilla looks more pretty than Skywalker. Yeah.
The Gorilla Glue's more of a bluer
Sorry, I
color.
had to interrupt y'all. I literally was doing that.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, what I was saying is like I'm so new school about like I don't know. Oh, the classics are the greatest.
Literally using the Force over here.
All right. Yeah. Classics are the greatest. You know. Like, oh, they'll always be the greatest because they are the classics and blah, blah, blah. Luke and Leia and Vader. They're very good movies, yes.
How does everybody just get past the complete fact that she kissed her fucking brother to make a point? Like,
They don't.
I've always wanted to
They
make
don't.
points in my life,
She
and never
did-
one time
Wait.
was it like, oh, where's my sister?
Where's my sister? I'm
We'll get to that.
I'm not gay.
My point is
Unless it was just literally that I would rather kiss my brother than kiss you. Like, but even then, like,
it's metaphorical.
Bad
It's not metaphorical. It's
you could have
figurative.
said, you could have done anything else.
Doesn't she does, and that's when she knew he was her brother, huh?
Huh?
We're talking about the first time she kissed him. She didn't know he was her brother.
Well, see, that's fucked up.
Cause you didn't even know she kissed him twice.
Well, no. But no, I didn't even, like, that's how much I...
They were swinging to their death! No, there's this movie. No, now it's my turn to cut you off. There's this movie, it's the greatest. Have you seen Fanboys? You remember Fanboys?
I haven't seen it though.
You haven't
I
seen
might have. I don't know.
But you remember it?
Yeah.
But, oh, you never got you don't remember, if you did see it, you don't remember
They
it?
go to Skywalker Ranch.
Well, it sounds like you've seen it. You know, you
I've
said
seen
you don't.
bits of it, but I can't tell you anything about it.
Alright, well, like, it's about Star Wars fans and they fall apart as they grow up and they get back together and like, at this party. And one dude's talking about how, like, bro, like, you know, like, I grew up, this shit doesn't matter to me, bro. I got, like, a real job. Like, I don't care whether or not Luke and Leia have a thing, you know? He's trying to talk about real adult things, and the other character is just, like, just gets hung up on that Star Wars subject, and he's like, you know, as well as I do, and that she didn't know that he was her brother. And he's like, yeah, that was the first time. And he's like, what about the second time? And he's like, they were swinging to their death. And they were so in depth in this Star Wars battle that he's like, bro, no one has these Star Wars arguments. And now he's having one of these Star Wars arguments. So they were swinging. Yeah. And he's like, and the other dude who's arguing for Star Wars and shit, he's wearing a Star Wars shirt. And he's like, who fucking cares about this shit anyways? And the dude's like, I do! You know? And he storms off, gets into his car and burns off, and as he's burning off, he sticks his head out the window and he's like, it was his sister, you sick fuck! You sick!
deny his logic, bro. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Oh man. But how much Star Wars have you even seen, Brandon?
That's what I was gonna say. That's how much I don't know. Is like I just assumed that like everyone was going with it, that Luke and Leia were brother and sister, and like that. That's just how it was. Like I don't know really anything about like the immersion.
Do you recall
the characters.
episode 4, 5, and 6 vividly?
Do I?
Well, you've probably been ages since you've seen them too, huh?
No. Well, I think she only kisses him once in the ship because the
And
Han
she
Solo says something.
Yeah, and at that time
He
she
goes,
did not know.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
and then she kisses the dude, and then Luke and Leia don't sense that they're a brother and sister
Until
until
like the second movie.
until the third movie, until
Yeah.
the very end of the third movie, the last.
Yeah, and right before he goes and faces Vader and
No.
shit. What the fuck ever? I barely remember.
It was right before he faces.
Vader and shit. I know, I
Palpatine.
just said that. Yeah, and before that, Vader. God damn. You know, like.
No, because he's fighting Palpatine, and Palpatine tells Luke, and then Luke's.
No, he's fighting Vader. Vader's like, I'm your father,
It
and
was
Leia
it.
is your sister.
No, he doesn't
Cuts
say
off
that.
his hand.
He doesn't say that.
He's like, it's iconic, bro.
No,
Dude, I got.
it's in the third
It's been
movie.
ages for me, too.
He fights Vader a second time.
All right,
Or
well,
no, he
that's-
doesn't fight Vader, and then when Vader dies, and when Vader dies, he sends a.
No, I
force-
just watched them all, and he's like, Leia, you are my sister, and then he goes and faces Vader, and then he fights Vader,
No, he
and then he
doesn't.
fights the Emperor.
He doesn't tell her that they're brother and sister.
What's this other one called?
They're on
No, they're really
Yavin
blue.
4 or whatever.
No, because someone just says somebody says like a reference. It's never specific. It's
No,
never. It's
he
never
has a
specifically
conversation
said.
with her.
It's never specifically said that they're brother and sister. Maybe the last 10 minutes of the.
Our Father and all
Maybe-
that. He's our Father.
If it was-
I have to go face our Father. And he says these
He
things.
says it the last 10 minutes of the third film.
Yes, but I'm saying he says that before going and facing Vader for the last time. And then he beats Vader, and then he goes to the Emperor, and then Vader helps him defeat the Emperor, and it's like the ending that.
5, 4, 3, 2. I just lit Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, that's more. We're branching. We're branching so much. You made me forget what I was talking. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I don't remember them kissing twice. That movie Fanboys says they kissed twice. You know, I don't. I just watched them thinking about Fanboys trying to catch the second kiss, and it's like they
Another
didn't kiss
tasty
twice.
string.
Fucking Fanboys is wrong.
Very tasty indeed.
It's
All right, so like me and Adam, you're totally caught up in the Mandalorian, obviously, right? You've watched them all.
Yes.
Yeah,
High in flavor.
they probably haven't watched one episode. I don't know.
I watched the
They don't know what
first.
it
I'll have
is.
you know I did watch more than one episode.
I watched 2,
No more than 2.
no more than 2.
Because, well, these kids are motherfuckers and they don't let you do anything.
Yeah.
They're always getting into shit and you gotta go tend to them, and then they're arguing, they're fighting, they're breaking shit, shit's falling. You're like, what the hell is that? I swear, the whole time that I was young, and I always heard about people saying what I just said right now, and then like this scenario where something falls and goddamn kids are. That's real, man. Like,
Oh,
if you
fuck.
you said
Every
you have
time.
kids. How old is yours?
5 and
Great.
5 and
That's Gorilla
6
Glue.
months.
Okay, alright, so not so much as
8
6
months.
months. Alright, but the 5-year-old in his or her room, you hear something, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you gotta get up and go there and make sure your kid's not
You
up
can't
there.
just be like, I'll check that out later.
Yeah,
You
it's like,
know?
you hear stories like
Boom,
kids
boom,
like
boom.
pulling their dresser over on top of them, trying to climb it and stuff. So you're just like, God,
Dude, I swear I had
trying to watch a movie.
I swear, I had parents that checked it out later. Like I would be fucking doing shit in my room, like do, and I'd hear my parents be like, "What's that?" And I'd be like, I still have time before they
Mom
check
would
it
check
out.
on me, but I had a solid like 3 minutes of time to bleed if it was really something serious. Like my mom would be like, "What are you doing?" And then wait. Are you gonna answer me? You know.
Yeah. Well, no. How do you feel about the ending with Luke and shit? You think that was just like fan service, or that's cool, or that's gonna
How's
be?
it fan service?
Well, just cause
They
like
said Jedi's looking for him. What other Jedi is there?
by that point he had the Jedi Temple, and it's not too long before Kylo Ren does this thing and shit.
Huh?
That's just it. Like
It's only 5 years after Empire.
yeah, which is only like 10 years before the events of Episode 7, right?
Or is it 2 years after Empire?
There's only like a fucking decade between Empire and 7, right?
I don't think so.
Look up how long.
Oh my
He said, "You got a phone? Look it up."
Star.
No, it's not that long, and that's my thought, dude. Like, how is what's anyone remember Baby Yoda's actual name?
Grogu.
Grogu. Luke takes Grogu to be trained, but Grogu's never mentioned in any movie. Not 7, 8, and 9. Nothing. You know? Like, it's a ruining of continuity to let. Like, Luke taking Grogu, I think, fucks up continuity, and it was fan service. No one else agrees?
Yeah. Maybe they got something in store that we don't know about yet.
Dude, they're pulling a J.K. Rowling.
You don't know.
No, they are. They're like,
I got seen this movie before.
yeah, no, they're gonna,
But
7, 8, and 9.
30 years.
Alright, okay. So in 30 years, this second fucking Yoda race, which there hasn't been
Huh?
in hundreds and... What?
What are you saying? 30 years.
You said in 30 years is the episode 7. Or, yeah, episode 7.
Yeah.
There's
30
30 years
from
between 6 and 7.
And only 2 years from Mandalorian.
There's only 2 years between Mandalorian and episode 7.
No.
2 years between Mandalorian and episode 6?
Yeah.
Okay, well... 28 years.
That's 2 decades.
2 decades. And this Yoda was like 700 years old or some shit, right? They live hundreds of years. Grogu is like already 100 years old when he meets the Mandalorian. Alright? But now, 28 years after Luke goes to train Grogu's never ever mentioned.
Yeah, he's murdered.
that's what I was gonna ask you guys.
You spoiling fuck.
How's it spoiling?
He said,
It's happening in the damn movie. Didn't you watch episode 8? Kylo Ren kills all the fucking Padawans. He kills Grogu.
Oh my god, that's bullshit. He
You
killed
got-
everyone.
he-
Grogu is...
he killed everyone.
Grogu is talked
He
about like
killed everyone
he'll be
in-
as powerful as Yoda.
They didn't say that at all in the show.
"We gotta start
He's
this
an
episode
infant,
that there's
and
spoilers."
He can do Jedi shit.
Yeah, but Kylo Ren
Spoilers.
killed him. He killed everybody. Kylo Ren and a
I
bunch
thought
of-
about that.
in the
I thought
Fallen
about that.
Order.
Like, yeah, that's the most
Killed-
simplest answer.
killed everybody.
Kylo Ren kills Grogu.
Yeah, they killed everybody. They killed
I'm-
all the kids and the fucking.
That's so no. Like
That was training
Grogu's
with-
like
they killed-
that's why Grogu's so important. You must get this little young fucking like again. There's only like, it's rumors.
He's
like,
important to the Mandalorians. It's an emotional attachment, not a.
No, there's only
Logical.
like one of Yoda's race at a time, and they're literally the concentration of midichlorians into a random fucking being and shit. And then like
One at a time.
well, not one at a time. There was 2 at one point, but also it was part of the. It's part of the lore back in the day, like you know, before
Yeah.
there was 2. Like whenever Lucas first created Yoda, he talked about like the way he explained the lore of Yoda's race, which he never named, was they are the concentration of midichlorians, and there's only one at a time, and only one is born when the other dies. And then he changed that with the female Yoda, which was I feel like you were about to mention when I said one at
Yada.
a time. Yada. Yeah, the Yada and Yoda.
Yada.
Oh, such a huge difference. Yeah, Yada and Yoda existed at the same time. I don't know anything about that. But I know that was a thing back in the day, that there was just one of Yoda's race at a time.
Well, Keenan, this is 2021.
Yeah, they changed shit. And they're doing, I told you, they're J.K. Rowling that shit. They're,
Oh yeah, they're kicking her off. You see that? That's crazy.
oh no, I do.
For the pool.
How's it going, bud?
To be
No, I'm
fair.
just there.
To be fair.
Yeah, they canceled the Harry Potter TV series over her and all kinds of stuff.
Motherfucker.
Oh, you mean it's canceled? I never thought it was true in the first place. Now it's canceled?
Oh,
It was real and now it's
Yeah, it's
canceled?
gonna be on the HBO Max stuff.
That was real and now it's canceled?
Yeah, because J.K. Rowling hates trans.
Well, go fucking slut.